Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to make a stand for a centerpiece. I'm going to use 2 plastic dishes, 3 ping pong balls, and 3 plastic mini ornaments. So the ping pong balls, my dog has eaten the majority of them. So there's a hole on one side, and then I'm going to push in the top of the other side opposite the hole, just to kind of make a dent. And then that way I can stack the balls on top of each other without them rolling around. I don't want the bright orange color, so I've got this sample pack of glitter from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to use that iridescent kind of silver color. I'm going to go with just a monochromatic scheme for the stand in like all silver. So I'll have the shiny silver, I'll have the matte silver in the ornaments, and then I'm going to have this iridescent sparkle, I guess. To cover the balls, I'm just going to use some Mod Podge, and it was easy just to brush that on, and I just stuck my finger right in that little hole there to hang on to it, so I didn't have it rolling all over. But to coat it, I've got some of the glitter in a Ziploc bag, and I'm just going to drop it in there and give it a good shake. And it actually covered really well. I did have to go back and kind of touch up spots of areas that didn't have Mod Podge on it. So I did that with all 3 of the ping pong balls and spilled a bunch of glitter. Let them dry. And now I'm going to assemble them. I'm going to use some of that E6000 along with a little bit of hot glue. And the ornament fit nicely into the little holes on the ping pong balls. So I'm going to do that, making 3 sets of 2 on that. You could also take off that end that to put the hanger on the one side of the ornament. You can take that right off, and that actually might be a better idea. That way you don't have a weak point on the stand itself. Once all 3 little segments are together, I'm going to go ahead and start putting them on the plastic trays there. So I turn the little plastic dishes upside down, and I'm just going to stack my little groups of 2 there. I didn't realize that I started going crooked until it was too late. And then I thought, gosh, that is kind of a neat shape. But looking back on it, to make it more sturdy, I would probably take like a dowel rod, and I don't know if it's possible to poke a hole into the ornaments, or maybe just get a different ping pong ball, or maybe just use 3 ping pong balls and go ahead and run a dowel right up the middle, and that would keep them nice and straight and tight. So I was going to add some silk flowers to the top of this. I need to keep it really light because it is kind of a light stand. It doesn't have much weight to it, and I know it would get top heavy. So I've got some just random pieces of styrofoam. It's a real dense styrofoam. The tray is a small area, and when it's small like that with the styrofoam and you get a lot of stems of artificial flowers in there, it has a tendency to fall apart. So I know I have to use just very few flowers and a very dense styrofoam in there to hold them tight and not completely break apart. Just got some spring colors. I kind of went more towards Valentine's Day because I have a lot of Valentine's stuff out. So I've got the whites. I think it's a type of apple blossom of some sort. It was something I had lying around. I'm not quite sure what store it came from. But just cut those down to size. Working, probably about double the size of the stand itself there to try to give it a good look, a good balance to it. And then I got some of these Stargazer lilies. I think those were from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby recently had half off their silk florals, so I kind of grabbed a bunch of those. And then I was looking at it, and I realized it was kind of open towards the bottom where someone's eyes would be. So I wanted to make sure that got covered in. Again, from Hobby Lobby, I had just a bushel of kind of like a peachy peony to put in there. And then once that's all created, I guess, wanted to glue it onto the top. I just wanted to keep them separate as I put the flowers together because I didn't want to apply pressure. Again, it's a very light stand, and the less pressure it had on it, I think the more likely together it will stay. So there we go, just kind of a quick centerpiece for Valentine's or any occasion, weddings too. All right, thank you so much for tuning in.